What's up, guys? Hunter Frontier back at it again with another video, and in this video, guys, we're gonna be talking about the new Rarity Collection 5 that got announced earlier in the week. And I have to say, at first glance, I'm like, okay, a little surprised, but also just looking into the cards for the set, I'm not the most excited, I will say, but let's go ahead and get right into it. We have the release in April, and of course, these are the cards that are going to be in here. This is the art style you see. It's more of like a kind of like kanji artwork where, you're seeing like a different alternate artwork of the original card. Like, for example, you have something like the Trishula that says yes on it. I really do like the cross out that's in there that says no. Like, that makes sense because, cross out pretty much says, no, you can't hand trap me. You can't do what you're trying to do in general. Now, the other kanjis, though, are a little slightly concerning because we don't know what they say, at least for America, for TCG players. OCG, they're probably like, oh yeah, that's funny. But we're just kind of like, but what does that mean? So looking down into this is a Starlight rare set. And off the bat, I'm not a huge fan of that because the fact that the last 4 rarity collections were all in quarter century secret rare, I would have liked to have a 5th and, let's say, final collection to be in quarter century secret rare. So the fact that it's also in secret, it's kind of like, but they do have the collectors and ultimates still in here, so that's actually a plus in my opinion. Now, I don't know how this is going to do overall. Personally, for me, I don't think I'm a huge fan of this, right? I'm not going to be buying heavily into this. I'm actually just going to be buying a single box because for myself, I've been collecting all the rarity collection boxes so far. I don't know if it's like a huge shine, but I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have a few of Bonanza and Stampede actually sealed, but just for me to have the collection in full. But again, I'm not a huge fan of this. Let me know again what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'm a huge fan of that, knowing what you guys are thinking in the moment. And again, make sure you guys are, of course, going for this giveaway that I have on the channel. It ends Saturday at midnight. Thank you guys and good luck, of course. And then just quickly going back into Rarity Collection 5, some of the picks here are cool. Again, everything as a total is not. So if you were looking to like Dark Magician Girl, again, that's going to sell out. You guys already know as a Starlight Rare, it's going to do very well. Then you have Dark Magician, again, Nostalgia, sure, Red Eyes, Black Dragon, Skull Servant, Blue Eyes White Dragon, you guys already know it's going to be up there. But when it comes to more specific things, I'm just not a huge fan. Like, I love Eldritch, but that alt work, like alternate work, is not like the best for me, right? It's not really doing it. Zeus, not really, because come on, we had the of course reprint the alt art in another rarity collection, and that was really cool to see, right? But this is kind of like lazy, and I feel the same thing when it comes to like Nibiru, kind of lazy. Ghost Bell doesn't look the worst. Max C, at that point, they're just trying to reprint more Max C, and hopefully for this one, we might see, in a super rare, ultra rare, secret, right? So we might finally be able to have more access to it. We only had the Bonanza reprint, and that was nice to see in Core Center Secret Rare, but again, it wasn't like enough, or Bonanza or Stampede. But either or, though, again, as a whole, I'm not super excited. I do like the God cards in here. That's really cool. I think I've seen this before, so that was really cool to see in here, but they're not done yet, right? Because there's still more to reveal. But again, who really knows when it comes to that? And then before we get into a whole rarity collection topic, again, we do have more reprints that they did announce. Like we're gonna get Fenrir, which is great because we have not seen this in quarter century secret rare. We have the ultimate rare here, which I still prefer for my high rarity copy. We do have that. We also have Mementos that did get announced as well because, hey, it's been a long time since we've gotten reprints for this, so it's great that we are getting reprints for this set. And then we are getting the number C104 Umbral Horror getting reprinted as well. But I feel like once it gets reprinted, it's gonna get banned. It's like a mermaid ban when they reprinted Mermaid in the tins, banned immediately. So again, for the reveals that we are getting, cool, but it's not enough to convince me. I think they still have to work hard on this. And then when you compare it to something like Rarity Collection 1, it doesn't measure up. It doesn't measure up because, right, when we got this, it was like, wow, everything's getting reprinted, all these cool staples that people use in the meta. This is awesome. Has some things for collectors as well, but it's nothing compared to Rarity Collection 1. This seems more like a Rarity Collection 2 because Rarity Collection 2 somewhat hit in the beginning, but then definitely fell off super hard. And then later on, certain cards like Droll, Dragoon, With the Spirit Dragon, they went up in price like crazy, right? Cards like Masquerena were up. Appaloosa, before Appaloosa got banned, that went down. Masquerena lost its value largely, right? But the alt art version of Masquerena was definitely something that people loved initially. It just wasn't being used as much in the meta. Magician's Souls was a card that should have been so much higher. The ultra rare was insane when it came out. The reprint was up too. And then again, it just kind of fell, it flopped. MST was great to see, right? I'm just riding there. But for the archetype, you could use it. But again, it's like more for Genesis format, prices fell down. So overall, great cards, just not the right approach. They could have definitely added more to kind of bulk up the set, but they chose to make it a flop, and it even went down in MSRP. Then when you go to something like Bonanza hit like almost immediately, and over time, cards continued to go up. Like you still have the Blue Eyes White Dragon in this artwork still at a higher price. A lot of cards even still are rising up, right? You have the Dark Magician, this version here, the LOB version, that's still, it did go down a little bit, but again, it's still a high valued card if you guys want to buy into that, because it can definitely go back up. And just overall, you had cards like Graceful, Cherry, other cards for GOAT format. So this was a banger set. It was just an amazing set overall. Then you had something like Stampede, where initially it was so high, but prices have fallen down from this. You have the altar of Ash Blossom, which even I thought was going to do very good. Yu-Gi-Oh player in their feet. I don't know. But also the fact that it's Ash Blossom, it was trying to copy Rarity Collection 1, but it had too many archetypal like specifics in here, right? You had Blazing Cartesia, you had the Abel Star. You did have single ones like Called by the Grave, which to me looks really cool. But I guess, and overall, people don't really want to spend that much money for the one copy because it's only on one. You have Nibiru, the alt art, which people love. But again, you just have so much competition in here, and overall, it just doesn't do well. I did like the Dragon Master Magic reprints in here. Very good card to pick up. But again, Rarity Collection overall has a lot of issues. And I think that this collection is not going to solve it, because now it's not based around, oh, of course it's secret rare. It's based around these strange kanji cards, coupled with the fact that you also are making it in a Starlight rare. So initially I'm not happy, but I think what's going to change my opinion is seeing more reveals and seeing what we can get out of this set. But again, if you guys, of course, enjoyed the conversation, let me know down below in the comment section and give me your opinions, of course. What cards do you want to see in here? Plus, how do you feel about this so far? Now, guys, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a huge like, comment down below your thoughts. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to update next time I upload new videos. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.